I ended up just trying music out, and it felt so right. It felt like I found my purpose, and it felt like God was like, "Yo, Jaleel, you found it." So yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm thankful. Like once that happened, I just flew out to LA. No plan, I just had a vision, and I knew I could do it. So I came out here, and I'm thankful. Like I'm super thankful, and I'm ready to keep killing shit.
Absolutely. Now, with one, I bred to survive, so you took that risk on yourself, and it paid off.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you just have to go through the struggle. Like I
Absolutely.
was homeless out here, but I always believed, I always felt in my heart I could do it. So
Yeah.
I'm happy I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's all it takes. Yo, where'd you go to college?
I went to Loyola University in Maryland.
Okay, what was that like?
It was cool. It was very white, but it was chill. People were cool. You know, I'm happy I went there because it actually helped me find what I wanted to do. In a crazy way, but it was
Absolutely.
cool. It was chill. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that. Especially on the note of whiteness. I went to Syracuse University. It was like that as well. We had our
Oh,
own,
for real?
yeah, little community and stuff, but know how that goes.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Word. So bring me into the first song you actually recorded. You said, you were in college, you wanted to hoop, you found your calling in the booth.
hmm
Get more details of that moment. What was the track called? What year? All that jazz.
It was called like Play Me, and it
Okay.
was on some R&B shit, but like I was just experimenting. I never knew, but the song was trash. But like I just fell in love with just creating. But
Absolutely.
it was funny. It was fun. It was amazing. It was amazing feeling. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
hard.
I hear it.
hmm
So when did things start taking off for you then? If that track, did you drop that track?
Did I drop that track? Yeah,
Okay. How did
but
it
it's
do?
deleted. It's
Okay.
deleted. It did okay. Like it was just like one of those tracks I wanted to put out my first song, but when shit starts to take off for me is like I guess when I got to LA in 2018, like I would just be outside, you know, doing social media shit, promoting my brand, ripping my shirt, screaming Jeleel. And people were starting to find out. Like people would be like, they were screaming Jeleel, yeah, in 2018 because
Or,
I was pushing the Jaleel agenda on Instagram. I was doing TikTok before Instagram, bro. I mean, I was doing TikTok before TikTok on Instagram.
oh, I get what you're saying. Like, you mean like dances and stuff? You mean like with the effects?
No, no, just my brand, like,
Yeah.
like the whole Jaleel, yeah. Like I was ripping my shit. Like that's TikToking in a way if you think about it. You know, so like I kind of was doing that like back in 2018. So you know, I'm thankful though. It's fine.
Absolutely. Not real
Yeah,
talk. So
yeah.
what tracks were accompanying you just putting in the groundwork and going out on the scene and introducing yourself to the people? Like
hmm
what you think people gravitated to?
You said, what do I think people gravitated towards you?
Yeah, like what songs were people gravitating to at that time?
So I had this song called "Glow Up," and it was high energy, like punk shit. And I had another song, I think it was like Mob Out," and it was on some like hip hop shit, but it was still a vibe. You feel
Always.
me? It's so old though, but it's funny though, just listening back.
Oh, I could imagine. I mean, you grew a lot, even in the last few years. It seems like you grew a lot in your artistry, and you have
Yeah.
all these different layers and dynamics to it. So,
Mhm.
when did you say, if at all, like when would you say you found your sound? Has it always been there from the beginning? Did it come at a certain year, certain song?
I found it like a year after I started making music.
Not bad, not
But
bad.
like, you gotta control your sound. Like you can find it, but at the same time you gotta find how to like really like control your voice. Like I didn't know I was gonna have a good voice, but I had to experiment And then I was like, damn, my voice is fire, you know?
Yeah.
But
You ain't
that's
lying.
how it had to happen like that, you know? But I'm
Yeah.
happy it happened.
Nah, absolutely. That's a good point. I was gonna ask too, like, how did you master the high pitchness of it? Obviously, that's all in rap. It's been increasing in terms of popularity, but
Yeah.
a lot of people don't do that. So, like, how do you train your voice to get to that level, or how do you do the throat maintenance? I guess is a weird question, but
So
yeah.
this is what happened. I was in the studio one day and I was screaming, like just screaming because
Mm.
I was screaming to try to make this song and I completely lost my voice. And then when it came back, I was able to go high.
Oh,
It's, it's weird, but it happened, you know, and that's how it happened. It's like a superpower,
I was
you
gonna say,
know.
nah, real talk. I feel you.
Yeah, this shit's hard though.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
So
bro.
after 2018, you move out to LA. You're starting to create motion and movement for yourself. And the following year, your project Angel from Heaven dropped.
Yeah,
Few sentences. Review that project for me. What does it mean to you looking back in your catalog?
I feel like Angel from Heaven was the first like introduction to who is Jeleel, you know, and I love it because it shows different sides of me. It's like, yeah, it has like a high energy component, but also has uh like an R&B and an Afro beat component. Like
Hmm.
it's a bunch of sounds compiled in one, but it makes sense, you know. So it was dope to show people that, you know.
Absolutely. Now, a
Yeah.
lot of flavors, like you said. I mean, the way you was like layering your harmonies and your melodies and Big Bad to, like you said, like
Yeah.
that kind of sound and Rocket Ship. I was like, ah, he got
Hmm.
something.
Hmm. Rocket Ship is one of my favorite songs, you know.
Oh, for real? Why you say
'Cause,
that?
yeah,
I mean, same. Why you say that?
because um I feel like it's vulnerable and I feel like it's very kind of it's peaceful but it still has that chaotic sound too. Like it still has like a rage sound into it. And it's like mixing two different genres. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's fine.
Oh, absolutely. 100. 100.
Hmm.
Yo, Jaleel, I
Yeah.
want to rewind really quick. So I know you're from Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Okay, cool. Yeah, talk to me a little bit about that, like growing up there, and how that may have influenced you as a character.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm the rarest. I feel like I'm rare, you know? Like to come from Rhode Island, people be like, "Wait, you're from Rhode Island?" And I'll be like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I don't know a lot of artists from Rhode Island at
Yeah.
all. Oh,
But I would say, you know, I would say Rhode Island has it's a very small place, you know, and it's like growing up there, you don't think it's that small. And then you leave and you're just like, "Damn, I'm from a small ass state." But
yeah,
it's cool because it's kind of like humble beginnings, you know, like I always knew I was destined for something great, you know. And there's definitely a lot of people from Rhode Island who are great, you know, and they just need the resources and they need the right audience and you know they just need more resources there. But Rhode Island's a good place, man. Like it's dope. I'm
yeah.
from Pawtucket. They call it the bucket, but
Oh,
I'm
the
from
bucket.
like
What does
yeah
that mean? Like,
because it's like I guess it's like notorious because it's like it's like the bucket like nobody I guess like the chum bucket you know but that's where I'm from like I don't care like I'm happy to be from Rhode Island you know
no, rightfully so. You carrying the
yeah
torch.
there's a lot of good people there and yeah I love my state I love LA too LA is like my second home you know LA is my home too.
I feel it. Yeah, I can't wait to move to LA. I was out there in like March, and you know my boy Kyrie. That's why I
Oh
was
you
out there.
know Kyrie yeah Kyrie that's crazy.
Yeah, he's the one who put me onto your music. Like last year, he was like, "Yo, this dude named Jeleel, he hard." In a few months,
Hmm.
man, I'm like, "All right, I'm a fan of the movement." Like that shit is wavy. So.
Nah, thank you, bro. That's fine. Yeah. Kyrie the homie. That's
Yeah,
weird.
my
He
brother.
was right. He told me, he was like, yo, my boy works at double XL. I was like, for real? Like, I didn't think he was, I thought he was telling the truth, but you never know, you know?
Yeah. And now we're here organically, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we talking about you on the staff. Obviously, you know you
yeah,
do stuff. So it's dope to come together like that.
yeah. Fire. Nah, thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
For sure. So
Yeah,
Jeleel, I got a few more questions. One, let's get into. I know you signed the 10K, Home to Trippie Red, Internet Money.
yeah.
When did you sign to them? Like, what was the year?
Literally, like, literally a month ago, bro. Like, I,
Oh, it's super
I
recent.
literally, yeah, like, dive in, like, was already blowing up on TikTok. My song was already at 20 million on Spotify. You
Gotcha.
know, like, I literally just signed. Hasn't
Shit.
even been hasn't even been completely 2 months yet. You know,
Wow.
so I'm just thankful to have a strong fan base because you got to build your shit up, you know, organically, and then you know when these labels and these other people try to come sign you, it's good. You have leverage. Like, oh, I have this, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
already had like almost 100K subscribers on YouTube
Oh
before
yeah.
I signed, you know. So feels good, man. It feels 10K is dope, you know.
Yeah.
I'm new here, but I'm having fun, you know.
Yeah.
Creating, ready to drop some fire music, and I feel blessed. Yeah.
Why was 10K a good fit for you? I'm sure you had other labels in your inbox trying to get that
Yeah.
sauce. But what made you gravitate to 10K?
Uh, I have creative control, you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
I want to be able to do what I please, you know, and they do that. So it's
So,
fire, you know.
yeah. That's
Thankful
deep.
for it. Yeah.
Real talk. Speaking
Hmm.
of pro, you recently just dropped a high octane 2-pack on Civilized Clubhouse with Mike Dimes. Um,
Hmm.
let's start with Clubhouse. The music video obviously was from George Lopez. Shorty used to come on like Nick at Night back in the day. I used to watch that shit all the time.
Yeah.
How did that video and that track come together?
Um. So Clubhouse, I was in the studio
Mm-hmm.
with the homie DVDX and
Okay.
making the beat. Like I was putting the songs together, and then he put the drums on it. We kind of actually both we made the beat together, and
All right.
then I was on my way. Like I sat on it, and then I went to the studio next day, and I was like,